Okay, so my name's Sarah, and the claim that I responded to is Sarah's first claim, when she said that the nuclear power plant is unstable, unpredictable, and there are safety issues. First and foremost, there are, in case, San Onofre, the nuclear power plant, does have on their website in case of emergency kit. It states on there, if you live within 50 miles of their radius, it states that you should have a 3-day base emergency kit, a gallon of water per person each day. You should have like bedding, clothes, glasses, first aid kit, tools and supplies, and this is just in case of emergency. Each person who works or lives within a 10-mile radius of the plant, they're also given this emergency information. According to the U.S. Nuclear Power Regulation Commission, the licensed Southern California Edison issued a license that allows full power operations with a steady state leaks of less than 150 gallons per day. Southern California Edison, they actually closed the plant by themselves. They are allowed 150 gallons per day of leakage, and during the day that it closed, January 1st, 2012, they shut it down on their own because it was expected to almost exceed 75 gallons per day. So they willingly shut it down, just in case. And it just so happens that Unit 2 was already shut down for proper maintenance. Each year, the San Onofre Nuclear Generating Station conducts a comprehensive drill with 4 local hospitals to ensure their preparedness to respond in the unlikely event of radiological emergency at the San Onofre Nuclear Station. Voters in Southern California had been surveyed about the San Onofre Nuclear Power Plant, and Southern California had not been identified as the subject, nor was Southern California was not. They were not identified, and the subject had been disclosed. After a brief description of San Onofre, 85% stated that the San Onofre was extremely, very, or somewhat to maintain a reliable supply of electricity for residents in Southern California. So they did state that they would rather have the nuclear power plant than to have to not have the nuclear power plant. So it was necessary. Going back, going back to when Farrah said that the leakage from the tubing, according to NBC News, experts expressed that radiation is all around us. If you ask me, everyone is going to, one time in their life, be susceptible to radiation, whether you're microwaving your food. If you're going to ask me, okay, if I break my arm, am I not going to go to the doctor because I'm going to have somewhat of radiation in me because they have to do a CAT scan or they have to do an x-ray? No, I'm going to get it fixed. I'm going to have a CAT scan or an x-ray, whatever you may need to get it healed. The vast majority of the men who are working at the power plant do exceed more of the radiation, but Charlie Zender, a USC Irvine professor, did state that the vast majority of man-made radiation is self-elected from things that we choose to have done, like x-rays and scans. So he does state that radiation is inevitable. In regards to a 10-mile planning area, it is used to, radioactive material is going to, there's, in the San Diego County, it does show that there's Oceanside, which is the nearest county to the San Onofre plant, and that's 17 miles away, and that's where Camp Pendleton is right near. And they are susceptible, but they do have the emergency kit. So when stating that the radiation leakage, it was very minor, and asking a principal advisor, Manuel Camargo, who works for Southern California, he did state that they're not going to misconstrue the leakage, but they did take into account that they shut down the plant willingly, and the radiation was very minor. Thanks.